Hi guys, what's up and welcome back to episode 2 of the Rat to Glory. In this video I'll be finishing my rivals placements, opening a few packs, completing an absolute rat leader, and we're also going to be playing a draft at the end, so you don't want to skip through anything, you don't want to miss anything here. It's going to be a good video, hopefully. So this is us straight into game number 4 of our rivals placements. Not doing too bad so far, could probably be doing better though. But I get the ball here, Tonali through to Immobile and Immobile to Odegaard. Just a nice bit of play and it's just a simple finish from there. That puts us 1-0 up. And it also puts us 2-0 up when Immobile scores a nice finish right after that. However, the 2-0 lead does not last for very long when just sloppy passing at the back causes him to cross it into Benzema and it's just a simple finish there. And of course, the lead itself, it does not last long when he gets through with Modric and he just shoots in it. It's a nice shot there, but it's back to 2 each now, unfortunately. This is well into the second half now. I've not had much chances near as he, but he does get a header in. I intercept it. I do try and pass it out. It was really sloppy there, just bad play from me all round. Of course, I do defend it there, but he gets it on the rebound. Really unlucky for me there, but nothing I could really do. However, about 10 minutes later, I get through Mahrez, a wee chip pass over and Immobile shoots. The goalkeeper saves it, but he does parry it in at the back of the net, so I do get really lucky there. Except, yeah, as you can see, right after kick-off, he gets right through and scores. My defence was just asleep and I was asleep at this point, honestly. I don't know what happened there. 90th minute right now. Hopefully we can maybe get another goal. Would be nice to equalise. I don't feel like I deserved really to lose this game at all, so I managed to get it into Odegaard. Really sloppy finish, but it still goes in. And you know, the rat behaviour has to have us celebrating after that. Even though we didn't win, fully deserved to draw that game there. The game's basically over at this point. I'm hoping it just finishes before he manages to get a goal. So he has kick-off here. I managed to skin my first defender, but unfortunately for him, he gets a really heavy touch there and I just managed to intercept it and pass it through, and that'll be the end of the game. So that's another draw. Unfortunately, just not getting many wins here, but the draws seem to be coming plenty, to say the least. Straight into game number 5 here. From the get-go, I can tell this guy's way better than me, even though he does have quite a strange team with Marquinhos and Tony off-cam. So in the 11th minute, I managed to get it out for a corner. I think that was just from a corner, but he manages to cross it in. I try and head it out, but he just gets a lovely header there, and of course, watches the replay. Kind of deserved after I watched the last game, but yeah, we move. This guy was dominating me at this point. I just didn't have much chance. He's sloppy defending there and really good play from him makes him go 2-0 up, you know, watching the replay again. I see how it is. I was pretty annoyed at this point, not gonna lie, even though he definitely deserved to win this game 110%. I had no chance, he could not break through, and just after half time he managed to play a through ball and just score there. And yeah, watch his replay again, do you know? I wasn't really too bothered. I knew he was going to win, and unfortunately I couldn't get the win or a draw, at least in our last game, but that's okay. At this point, I just decided to forfeit, because I know that I'm not going to get back in that game, and it could be an absolute embarrassing defeat at that point. I could have been beat by like 10 goals, but we do manage to actually get placed in Division 4 because of our 2 draws with the 2 wins, so that gives us 64,000 coins, which is really good. I think that's the same that I had last time when we done another Road to Glory, but yeah, I was happy to get the 64k. So after this, I decide to start doing some objectives and I complete Mr. Rat himself, run the FUT markets, absolutely most feared but greatest player. The man, the myth, the legend, the FIFA 19 GOAT, Alessandrini. I was really happy to welcome to the club. I was using him with my friend. He was helping me with the towel here as well. As you can see, I've got 6 of the 11 objectives done, and he was just completely broken. And this towel also turns out to be broken as well, so I can't wait to get him here. I'll probably be able to finish him by next video, but here we just have a few packs here. I think some from objectives, but we do manage to get a walkout here. Unfortunately, it's only a freeze card in German centre back from Atalanta. It's only Gosens. It's an 85 is really not what you want from a walkout, and especially because this guy is literally now minimum price. He's untradeable, but still. This is just a goal we got from squad battles, me and my friend. I just could have simple crossed it in my towel, but it was a nice cross and a nice finish there, diving header. So I get another pack here. Can't remember exactly what this was from. Was this from drafts or something? I don't know. Do manage to get a walkout here though, but unfortunately it's only once to watch Gareth Bale. This guy drops so much. It's ridiculous how common he is, honestly. And he's untradeable as well, and he would only be like 20k, so he's not exactly, well, less than 20k at this point, so he's not exactly useful. But then I go and open an 85 to 90 tots players. I think this was for another SBC player that I wanted to do. So we get Turkish left back from Fenerbahce, or I don't know how you really say it. I think that's the team. I'm probably wrong there now, and I've made a fun of myself. Well, just to clarify, I did go and check that on FUTBin there. I was right about the team. Don't know if I was right about the pronunciation, but I do have another 85 to 90 tots pack. I think I had to do two for, I can't remember what SBC this was for exactly, but I managed to get Mimicevic. Don't have a clue how you say his name. But this was the first draft that I played. I played this I think the next day after the new draft objectives came out, and I do actually end up grinding some of them. Don't think I'm going to get to all the way to the end of 48, but if I can at least get 20 or something like that, I'd be happy with that. It gives us extra packs, picks, and some fodder players. I do get off to a nice start in this draft. I managed to get Baggio and Adama Traore. Adama Traore has been absolutely broken when I've used him in these drafts. Probably, I would arguably say he's better than R9, but that's just because I'm not used to R9, because I don't have a spare 10 million coins in the bank, unfortunately, to get him. But the defence gets off to a good start when I get Paredes, but unfortunately the centre back does turn out to be a bit dodgy here. I just go with Decore here for extra chemistry. Kind of try to go full prem in these drafts if I can, just to give me the widest selection. Maybe not the most meta players, but there is much more prem players that pop up over other like top 5 leagues. So that's what I ended up just going for. The chemistry so far is going good in this draft, especially when we get an icon Cannavaro to sort of link up the team fully. I do end up just picking Alisson here, I think. Yeah, I do pick Alisson here just to continue the Prem theme, see if we can get another centre back, because I'd rather play somebody off chem than play a non-rare gold centre back, even though he does link to Paredes. But we do manage to get some good picks here. I wasn't sure if I should take Walker or Mendy, continue the rat theme in drafts, but none of them really fit in my team anyway, so I just decided to take Klosterman, can maybe sub him on, or see if I get anybody else in the draft. Yeah, I do just take them off, sacrifice a bit of chem here. So, next pick, bit dodgy here, I just take Tagliafico, highest rated really, I probably won't use any of them anyway. The next pick, also dodgy, kind of need to step this up to actually have a chance in our games, because we've got a lot of positions missing good players, and yet another non-rare gold pick, which is a bit unfortunate at this point, but we do manage to get an absolute brilliant pick here, and I do take Raheem Sterling here to take off with Grealish, big upgrade in that position. Next pick, last sub we have here, that was an insane pick, and I do actually take R9, and I think this was the draft that I ended up subbing off the right mid to put Adama Traore on. I think I played Adama Traore out wide and then R9 up front. And then I do get Saka, so I think, I sub him on here, and I think I do some subs in game to either get Paredes or Klosterman. I think I do end up starting Paredes and then subbing Klosterman on right at the start, using one of my subs for him. Next pick was actually quite good. We do manage to get a Heung-min Son here. I don't know how I'm actually going to sub Heung-min Son on here, but we do take him anyway. And then next pick, really good sub. We do get João Cancelo here, which is perfect for the team here. I can just put him on at right back for the right mid, and then we're golden in that position. Next pick, pretty bad again. I just take Bernardo Silva there, and next pick it's just a bit meh, but I do take Alexander Arnold. Try to get a wee bit more chem. And a bit more defending because Saka's only got 65 defending, so really for a fullback, it's only the pace on him that's actually good. But I do actually just end up switching Saka and Alexander Arnold. I don't know why I've not done that already, but I do that before I go into the game. So you don't need to scream at your screen. I do it. Don't worry. So I'm sorting out my bench here before I go into the games. I'm thinking of bringing Adama Traore on for Shaqiri and bringing Klosterman on at centre back and bringing Paredes on for Decore at CDM. I think because Son isn't as good this year, I think I'd rather use Adama Traore as much more meta. Just feels so much better on the ball, and for some reason this year Son cannot shoot for me to save his life. But last year he was an absolute hero, so I don't know what happened, but I guess the meta's just changed a wee bit again. So our first draft here, I managed to get a 191. This was the first draft I'd played in like 6 months, so I was hoping to maybe do well, see if I can get any rewards in the first game, anything good. So we'll just see what happens when we get into the game here. I don't know what I'm doing here, kind of just mucking about on the menu, looking at my team, seeing what I can do. I think here, I did switch Saka and Alexander Arnold round by now. I'm just checking out my players with the weak foots and stuff, and I'm ready to go into the game. So I'm searching for an opponent here. Hopefully I get a bad opponent in the first round, wanting to see if I can win anything here. Would love to win games. I am normally absolutely terrible at drafts. This guy does have a decent team, nothing too amazing, but he does have R9, CR7, Timo Bruno, Van Dijk, João Cancelo, Thiago, even some really, really good players. And he does manage to get through in the 23rd minute. Not much happened before here, but he does manage just a good bit of play there that I could already tell that this guy was better than me, and I was in for an absolute pumping. And not too long after his first goal, he manages to get a second. And at this point, I know it was a bit of a waste of your time that I made you stay through that whole draft just to go out in the first round. But I promise in later drafts I don't just go out in the first round, so I will have some better rewards. But yeah, that was unlucky. That first guy there was just really good, really just higher level than me. Totally deserved to win. I'm not taking that away from him. Do actually manage to get a Pepe here from a really rubbish pack, so that will give me a few K. So I do actually manage to still profit from this draft, but just a bit disappointing that I got put out in the first round. But that's okay. I just end up going through the pack, seeing what sells, seeing if any consumables sell, but unfortunately it seems that consumables, well, fortunately and unfortunately you could say consumables are down in price right now. It's just annoying when you pack a good one and it only goes for like a few K. So I think, do I keep it? No, I do end up selling it for a couple K. I think it does insta sell. I probably could have got more for it, but oh well. Coins are coins. So second pack here we have just a gold pack. I don't manage to get anything from this pack, quite obviously because it is literally a 5k pack. Do manage to get a Bolly here. Do I sell him? Do I keep him? Yeah, I do sell him because he's actually worth a couple K. So these packs actually turned out to be really good considering they're so low packs. After this last pack, I will be ending the video. So if you guys enjoyed, make sure to like, subscribe, comment if you enjoyed. I would love to see if you want me to play any other games at this point, especially because FIFA has been a bit dying down towards the end of the year. I will still continue to upload this series though, But yeah, guys, just any suggestions down below would be lovely. But that's the end of the video for today, guys. Hope you enjoyed. Yeah, like, subscribe, and see you later. Peace.